I'm currently Wales' strongest woman.
Well,
I just started my fitness journey.
Guys, it's arms. For me, it's arms.
yeah. Come back.
So I beg, make una subscribe to in channel,
Ayarabi's
channel.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to the Expo, bodybuilding Expo in Birmingham, NEC, the National Exhibition Center in Birmingham. I'm going to meet a few persons. I'm going to be going with my friend. I think he's there already. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. You know, it's my first experience. I've never experienced it before, to be fair. So I decided, let me just go, you know, have a look, enjoy myself. It's a 3 days Expo program, to be fair, but I couldn't go on Friday and Saturday. And today is Sunday, so I'm going today, which is the third day and the last day for 2026.
So I beg, make una subscribe to in channel, Ayarabi's channel. Support.
Yes, sir.
Because you get within the Warriors, we say in Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
I dey see where if Yankee come, Yankee they support Yankee.
Yes, sir.
UK they support UK.
Yes,
Chinese they
sir.
support
Most
Chinese.
support
But once Nigeria is getting Nigeria, you go waka go
Yes, sir.
another place.
Yes,
It
sir.
no make sense.
Yes, sir.
Listen, waiting go be go be.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No
sir.
competition for destiny.
That's all.
Your way and my way not be the same. Not be the
Facts,
same mama,
facts.
not be the same mama we get. What you
Facts,
God don't
facts.
plan is different. You don't understand?
Facts.
So no matter how soon I take waka go. I remember back then for school, people will be say they cover their book, they write like this.
Yeah, then they.
Where them they now?
Deep,
You don't understand?
deep,
So I beg, make una life just take them as they come. Now cruise control. You don't understand?
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, boss. How you doing?
I'm alright, bro. How are you?
Cool. Man, I'm looking at you like I need some ladder to practice here. Yeah. I just want to ask you, what's more difficult? Is it the diet or the training?
I think they're both difficult, man.
Yeah.
It depends on obviously the level of like intensity you're going with in the gym.
Yeah.
That can be very difficult as well.
Yeah.
Like recovery, you're in pain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like after a leg day,
Yeah.
like the feeling after a leg day it's not for the weak, man. So
Yeah.
that is hard. I think diet for me is harder like when I'm closer to prep. So I'll say public training is more difficult, bro.
What motivated you to start doing bodybuilding? I've seen you've got very nice bodybuilding.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually a strong woman. So, so I do strong women competing in strong women.
Wow, that's good. How long have you been training?
About 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm currently Wales' strongest woman, Britain's strongest woman over 40. So yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Are you a bodybuilder?
Well, I just started my fitness journey 2 months in.
2 months in. So what's your goal? What's your plan? What do you want to do?
I don't want to do anything like professionally, but it's
Yeah.
more for mental health. It's so good for
Oh,
me.
okay.
And I want that beach body.
Yeah. So you're doing it for fun, yeah? Just for fun?
Yeah, just for fun.
But
Just
maybe you're
get
going to
some
take it serious in the next,
Yeah,
you know.
who knows?
Been doing, how long have you been doing bodybuilding?
So I've been bodybuilding specifically for around 3 years now. I did my first competition in 2023.
Yeah.
That's my first one.
Yeah.
And my second season was last year in 2025.
Wow, that's good. How long have you been working out, not professionally, but working out in general?
For me, I've been training 10 years now.
Wow.
Professionally, obviously, I started 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But with the actual working out, training 10
Your
years.
attention,
Started back
please.
at home from
Exhibitors
Nigeria.
and
Yeah.
visitors
Here we are.
reminded
Yeah,
10 years
that's
of
good.
training.
And real quick, a lot of people want to start working out and they want to start getting the result like real quick. How long do you think you need to work out before you can start getting the result, or at least a little bit of result?
Guys, it takes time. For me, what I've realized is obviously genetics is number one.
Yeah.
Some people can grow quicker than some.
Yeah.
So I think first of all, you have to identify your type of genetics. Be honest
Yeah.
with yourself. Some people, they are not honest with themselves.
Yeah.
Your genetics is not that good, but you are following someone that his genetics is a million times better. So you have to be honest with yourself. Me, I had great genetics when I started, but even me, it took me time. It took me 5 years before I now started seeing real proper.
Yeah.
But I would say if you are consistent and you have good genetics, if you are consistent,
Yeah.
in a year, you start seeing changes.
Yeah.
In 2 years, you see better changes. But from the third year,
Yeah.
that's when you start seeing the best changes.
Yeah, that's
If you're
true.
consistent.
What's the most difficult part of your body that you would say you wish you can always skip, but you can just not skip?
Oh, calves.
Yeah. You just want to
easy question, man.
I think I want to skip it, but you just cannot
but
skip
you can't
it.
skip it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And how long have you been training? 2 years, 3 years?
I'll be 9 years now this
Oh,
year.
like you mean consistent training, non-stop?
Yeah, non-stop.
Yeah, because I meet a lot of people that say, oh, after 1 year I want to, jack up. They're preparing for summer in July and they want to start preparing in January. You get what I
That's
mean?
very, very common. Nah,
Yeah.
but I'll say consistently I've been doing it 9 years now.
Yeah, and how long does it take you to the real result? To see all this?
Do you know what?
beautiful body?
Honestly, it depends on the level of effort. It depends on
Yeah.
obviously genetics has a part to play as well.
Yeah.
But I'll say it just depends on the level of effort, also structure. Because sometimes, like what I know now, I wish I knew like beginning. I probably have made more progress, like faster, right?
Yeah.
So it's like having the right knowledge, having the right structure,
Yeah.
and applying the right amount of intensity. But there's like a level of intensity that is counterproductive, right? Like going into the gym every day trying to do a PR.
Yeah.
You know, that is intense,
Yeah.
but very counterproductive. You're trying to build muscle, right? So just having the right structure and the right plan, I'll say is probably the one thing I'll say, like, once you get that nailed, like, you're probably going to make significant progress. And like, I've seen clients transform their physiques in like in 3 months, 4 months, and they look like 2 different people. That being said, though, like to see actual results might just take you years as well. Like, so we need to be also realistic, right? Seeing actual results might just take you years. And you need to embrace the journey of just like being consistent, showing up every day when you don't feel like it. And not also having this mindset of like, I feel like sometimes what gets people is like they have these short-term goals. I think you need to have long-term goals, like even sometimes unrealistic, like high standards, because then the game is longer. If you say I just want to get ready for a wedding, for a photo shoot, for travel, vacation, they're very short-term goals, and like your enthusiasm or like your motivation just dies out after you've done that. But if you say like I look like Dwayne Johnson, like something ridiculous, right? Or whoever you admire, it's like that becomes the highest standard, and it's like, don't beat yourself up, obviously if you don't get there in like 1 year, but it gives you that amount of time to keep playing the game. That's why it is, and we love it, right? Go to the gym, train, eat your meals, part of the grind as well.
And how quick was it to see the result you're looking for? Did it take you like 3 months, 4 months, 1 year?
No, it took quite a while. It wasn't until I started lifting really, really heavy, doing strongwoman, that I started to notice changes. But it happens eventually. You just gotta give it time and be patient.
So how many times do you go to the gym in a week right
4
now?
times.
4 times. And how many hours do you spend in the gym?
So I had to do 2 workouts on one day, and that was a 3-hour session.
Whoa.
So it's usually about an hour and a half.
Have you got a coach that coaches you every time?
I started off with a PT, but I felt like they were scared to push me, and I pushed myself more. So I was like, now I'm working harder.
Then how long have you been working out in general?
I've been training for 6 years. This August it'll be 6 years.
That's cool. And how much would you say you're spending on food? Because I know the food you ate is different from the food everyone else eats.
Honestly, my food is very similar to, it's very regular. I mean, I think I'm spending in a month, maybe somewhere like 300, 400 pounds a month on food shopping. If you're smart with your food choices, it works very fine.
That's cool. And what body part would you say, oh no, I don't want to do this today? Would you like to always skip? But you just don't want to skip it? Or you cannot skip it?
I can't skip anything. I love training all my muscles. The only thing I would say I do skip is my carbs.
Everyone keeps saying that.
You're
You're the second person I'm going to speak with today that says skipping carbs.
The only time I train my carbs is when I'm in prep. When it's the last few months, okay, I'll get serious. But apart from that, I'm like, I can't be bothered.
Now, talking about consistency, you talked about if you start working out, what else do you need to put in place? I understand what you need to eat and how you do your meal. So what's the difference between before you start working out, the meal you prepare, and after you start working out, what difference is the meal like?
That's a very good question, because I remember when I started, the training has always been good for me. I know how to sleep, I sleep well, but I still wasn't improving, even though I claimed that I was eating. Guys, we think we are eating a lot, but we are not eating a lot. So I think for me, when I hired a coach, and they really gave me a plan to eat for my body type, that's when I realized that, wow, what I've been doing then is not enough.
It's not the same.
So to come back to your question, when I started bodybuilding, eating had to change in terms of how much more I eat and how much clean you need to eat. Guys, you need to eat clean as well. So it's different.
Yeah.
But if you're just even if you're an average gym goer, you still have to eat clean. Yes, you can eat some other things, but you still have to eat clean. A lot of people don't work out enough to be able to eat anything they want. So if you're not that type of person, keep your food clean and simple and you'll be fine.
You mentioned meals. Okay. I've been working out once this beautiful body, but I eat anything and anything I see.
Yeah.
So how do you manage to know what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat your meal?
And that just came with time, man. I used to do the same thing. I used to have shawarma as a meal. It's like, and so again, this is what comes down to structure, right?
Yeah.
When I say structure, like in your nutrition, it's like your diet is structured in a way you have a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of carbs, a certain amount of fats, right? And you're also like not just going in, straight into the highest amount of calories you can have, and you don't want to be under.
True.
So you're trying to make progress. So you need to find that balance. And this is where I would say bodybuilding in itself can be an art, right? But the entire foundation will be to get your protein in. So your protein from like chicken, fish, beef, eggs, whey protein, whatever it is. Have your protein source. Have your carb sources, rice. Don't skip carbs if you want to like grow, man. Carbs are your friend. Obviously, have like a reasonable amount of fats. We don't want too much because then fats obviously have the higher calories. We don't want having too much of fats in our diet. So, but you want to have a significant amount for your hormones, right? So just like, again, all this knowledge, obviously in the beginning you don't have it. So my advice would be one, if you can't get a coach. Also like it's AI now can help you
structure.
Right, and it's not far off. The hard part is actually just doing what AI says you to do. And do you know what I'm saying?
Just follow it through.
And knowing when to like, because sometimes, right, you could like knowing how to progress within that nutrition plan as well. So like you can't stay there forever because then you're stunting your growth as well. So there's going to be a time when you need to push higher, no time when you need to pull back. Just knowing when to do that, right, is so important as well. So it sounds technical, and it probably is. There's a science and an art behind it, but I'll say is for like anyone listening that just wants to get into the gym right now and make progress is worry about getting high enough protein. So like 1.5 grams your body weight, and then just worry about getting carbs. But like get it from good sources. So like for your protein, get it from your chicken, your beef. Find something that you enjoy. You can change it every now and then, and then your carbs. Find what you enjoy as well.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much for your time.
No worries, bro.
God
Good
bless,
you,
bro.
man.
Good bless, man. And what's your best body part you love to build on? Was your legs, your arms, your calves, or where?
Well, everyone loves a bit of arms, don't they? But probably legs.
Yeah,
legs are important for strongman, so legs.
Yeah, because a lot of people say, oh, they run away from the leg day, they run away from the calves and everything. So you love the legs day.
I love leg day,
Wow.
Give me a squat day any day.
And how is your meal like to get your result you want? Because it's not just the bodybuilding, it's what you take as well. And how is your meal like? Do you like have what you need to eat, or you eat anything and everything?
It's very structured, so people think because you do strongman, strongwoman, you can eat whatever you want. It's a lot the same as bodybuilding. What you put in your body fuels your body, so it's got to be right. I'm very, very particular, set meal plan around my competitions and my training.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, so are you looking at maybe in the next 2-3 years you will think of going into competition or something?
Do you know what? The discipline that you have for food is so hard. I don't think I could ever do that. But muscly, like, all about lifting weights.
Yeah, so you just want to keep eating anything and everything you see. You don't want to have like a diet or something.
No, I mean, do you know what? I'm eating my chicken and my rice. And it's the snacking. I love to But I am watching more like what I'm putting into my body.
Yeah. But now that you've started, what body parts do you like to train the most?
So when I first started, it was all about the back, but now I love the back. I'm like,
you want to get the back in, yeah? You can do the both of them, the back and the bottoms everywhere.
Yeah, exactly, everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Just not legs, I don't do legs.
Yeah, that's good, thank you. Nice to meet you. What's your most preferred body part you love to train?
Oh, my biceps. Biceps. I love training arms.
So you can train it even while you're sleeping, anytime, you just love it?
Every time, every day, all day.
Yeah, so what would you tell to people that just want to get started in bodybuilding, but you're like, oh no, I can't do this, it's too stressful. Do you have any advice you want to give
Honestly,
them?
we're all humans. We've all lived. We all have people in our lives that we've taken inspiration from.
Yeah.
We know people that have this. We've seen their real life trials and tribulation.
Yeah.
Having the privilege to move your body
Yeah.
and go into the gym and just train, it's
Yeah.
really nothing compared to the real troubles we go through. So I always try to stay grounded in the privilege that I'm able to do this
Yeah.
in comparison to other people that don't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
And this is just something that is a blessing. It's a blessing, it's a privilege,
Yeah.
and you just have to take it in and enjoy it all the
Yeah.
time. Anything that's not adding joy to your life, say if
Yeah.
the training is not adding joy,
Yeah.
try a different way.
Yeah.
Find the way that's sustainable and it's enjoyable,
Yeah.
and just bask in that privilege. That's my advice.
Good. Thank you very much. Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
very
you, bro.
much. Have a good
Thank
one,
you.
brother.
Thank you, brother. And what body part would you say if you want to skip? Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do this body part today, or would you like to skip? What body part
Guys,
do
it's
you?
arms. For me, it's arms.
Yeah?
So you see my arms, like, that's a lie, but I always had arms easy. My arms grew very quickly.
Yeah.
So I hate training arms.
Yeah.
I hate it. I always tell people, don't ask me that, let's train arms together.
You don't want to?
Because it came easy for me.
Yeah.
So mine is arms.
Yeah.
I don't like training
And
arms.
what body part do you love training then?
Oh, chest.
Yeah.
Chest.
Yeah.
Every day is chest day.
Yeah. And how many times do you train in a day? In a week, sorry.
Now I'm
How many
doing
days?
4 times. It depends. When it's time for competition, I do 5 or 6.
Okay.
But now I'm just relaxing off season. So
Yeah.
4 times is okay.
All right. What would you advise people that wants to go into bodybuilding? What do they need to do? How do they need to eat? And what motivation would you say you want to give the young stars coming up now?
Well, guys, I'm just starting, but with my little experience, if you want to go into bodybuilding, you need to make sure that that's what you want. The bodybuilding journey is very, very hard. It's actually very, very hard. So mindset is very important. Your mindset needs to be right that you want this. And if your mindset is right, I think the rest will fix itself. And also the right support system, because bodybuilding can get lonely. Because when you put yourself in a particular routine, not everyone likes to follow routine.
Yeah.
So have the right company around you, and
Yeah.
the rest will fall into place.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for having
bro.
me. Thank
Yes,
you for having
sir,
you.
man.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've watched up to this point, if you haven't subscribed, please do everything you can. Try as much as you can to subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping much more beautiful and amazing videos. You've heard from the big man himself. Andrew Jack is one of my most He made my day today, man. I was so happy and excited to talk to him. Thank you very much, guys, for having me. And thank you to Martha. She made everything seamless and easy. Thank you very much. Yalla. See you guys until the next one. Cheers.